I've got almost 40 years experience in the corporate world as a finance manager and a finance executive. And almost that entire time in my career, I've had to be responsible for annual and quarterly budgets and not only hitting the targets, but being fully accountable for managing those budgets. And as one example, more recently, I was responsible for a $20 million budget for the insurance coverage for a company. And with exploding costs of property casualty and automotive insurance, I had to contain those increases in expenses to less than a 10% increase. And by bringing all the stakeholders in between the insurers, the brokers, and the business leaders, we were able to lower the risk profile of the company and come in within the target. So that was a very big challenge that I was able to overcome. And as far as the community with Lone Mountain Shores Owners Association, I definitely have those skills to really take a deep dive into our financial records and our financial statements, and to really have the discipline at a line level to scrutinize everything that is spent on behalf of this community and take an independent and objective approach to where all of our resources go. And that's something that I've done for many years, and I would plan to do that for this homeowners association. So to me, it all comes down to completeness, accuracy, and timeliness. So first of all, for accuracy, I plan on making sure that we have proper internal controls set up for our financial reporting processes to ensure that they accurately reflect what we're spending our money on as a community. Secondly, from a completeness standpoint, I will prepare and present long-range forecasted expenditures to make sure that the community has visibility to planned future expenditures and not just what's already been reflected on the current financial statements. And finally, from a timeliness standpoint, financials don't get better with age. They have to be issued on a timely fashion and on a regular fashion. So every month on time, so that timely decisions and the best decisions can be made by both the board, the leaders, and the community has the ability to actively participate in conversations during the board meetings with that information. So I did work for a company that had to delay the issuance of financial statements, and the banks and other stakeholders were not given the benefit of having timely information to make their decisions, and it almost resulted in a bankruptcy. So it's very important to have timely information from a financial statement standpoint, not only to and for the board, but also for the community. First of all, to assist the board in forming a long-range strategic plan that has appropriate community involvement, so we have together as a community a strategic plan that's going to move us forward, and a strategic plan that everyone can look forward to. And secondly, from that strategic plan, a long-range capital plan that would not just be a random list of ad hoc projects, but a set of projects to help the community achieve their plan. And so with that, we will have a long-range capital improvement plan that will be tied to the strategic plan. And third and finally, and really most importantly, is to bring this community together in unison so we can all be neighbors and get along together.